Hey you! I recently discovered a new Christian Louboutin Beauty product and it seemed rather interesting, so I had to try it out, and in today's video I'm going to share it with you. It's called the Multi-Use Foundcealer Face Balm. That alone kind of tells me what we're in store for. So this is like a multifunctional, multi-use product. You can use it as concealer, foundation, and again, this is just what it was described as. Obviously, we're going to find out if that's the case. But it's described to be able to be used as concealer, foundation. You can use it for lighter coverage. You can use it for more coverage. You can touch up with it. You can apply it multiple different ways, which we will do, and also share a wear test with you and all the things. Packaging is as beautiful as ever. So let's go ahead and get started. So I discovered this product on Nordstrom. I was just scrolling one evening and I saw it under new and I was like, oh, I'm just going to put the full name on screen because I do not want to attempt to fail in pronouncing it. So it is described as a multi-purpose foundation concealer balm with a luminous finish and buttery soft texture that melts from a solid to a liquid. Now it says that the formula is going to fuse with the skin to reveal its most glamorous potential. The versatile complexion enhancer comes with a mirror and a sponge for easy touch-ups on the go. The foundation spot conceals and unifies all over. It offers 12 hours of flexible second skin coverage thanks to the formula powered by Christian Louboutin's Derma Glam Complex. It's got a unique combination of ingredients with ceramides and other extracts that are going to give the skin hydration and comfort. Made in Italy, attention to detail. I, thus far, have been enjoying the Christian Louboutin Beauty products that I have tried. I do have a playlist if you want to check it out to see any of the other beauty products from Christian Louboutin. So here is what the packaging looks like. In comparison, rather quickly, to the powder compact, it is quite thin. And this is going to fit in your purse nicely if you choose to take this with you for touch-ups or anything like that. And I will also say that the detail on the top, you know, it's pretty cohesive. It's his thing. If it's not the signature spikes on the palettes, it seems to be the crest. And you do also get a little spike, and this time you actually use it to lift open the product. Versus on the powder, you use it to hold and then lift up. I love this powder, by the way. I'm sure you know that by now. I use it all the time. All right, so I will admit, when I first opened up the product, I was a little confused. I was like, oh my gosh, where's the product? I'm looking for it. Because down here you have your sponge, and that's it. And then up here, I thought this was a cover. Okay, but it's not. Actually, the product's under here. So with that said, let me tell you how much product you're getting. This contains 10 grams or 0.35 ounces. Now, I went with the shade number 55 Mocha Nude. I totally took the gamble in picking my shade. All of my shade references and details, all of that will be listed down below in the description box if you're curious what shades I wear in any other foundations. So once I discovered that this part was actually not just a cover, this was the actual product, you do have a little peel off here. So let's peel and discover together. I really hope that I picked the right shade, but I mean, it looks like it's gonna work, yeah. And we'll apply this in multiple different ways. We'll use a sponge, we'll use a brush, we'll use the hands, and we'll try the sponge that comes with, so we'll see. And then throughout the day with the wear test, if I feel the need to touch up, we'll try that too while we're out and about. So yeah, let's get nice and close and see. It's currently 10:17 a.m. and here is a quick overview of my skin. All I've done is my morning skincare routine, and I'm gonna use that as my skin prep and prime. And the star of that show is, as always, my Augustina Spotter, the Rich Cream. I'm really curious about this texture because it did say it goes from a solid to a liquid. Okay, let's see. It says to give a luminous finish. Oh, it feels really nice on the skin, I will say that. So I guess we're just going in over here with finger application. Wow. I always thought like balm products would be heavy and greasy, but this does not feel like that at all. Looks pretty good too. What do we think? How do we think it looks? I think it looks nice. Okay, I am rather quickly going to color correct because that's something that I would normally do. Just going in with my Charlotte's Tilbury. This is a Marc Jacobs brush. I can't wait for Marc Jacobs Beauty to come back. I just like to lightly color correct the bits of darkness that I have around my face. And then on the under eye, I go in with the NARS. And for that, I use my Rare Beauty brush. I like to just get the darkness that I have on the inner part of my eye. Because it says you can use this as concealer, so I want to try that. And see. Because it's not feeling like it's heavy. So that's getting me a bit excited to use. So let's try the brush, and then we'll try sponge, and then the applicator that it came with. This is my Wayne Goss foundation brush. This is from Holiday, I think now 2019 or 2020. I don't even remember. Not available anymore. I don't even know if Wayne Goss is doing brushes anymore. Love his brushes. Love his brushes. But the closest one that I found comparable, if you're curious and interested in this brush, because it is amazing, is the WESTMAN Atelier Liquid Blender. I'll list it down below. So I'm just gonna pick up the product with the brush. I guess because I have not really done a lot of balm products for complexion, it feels very smoothing on the skin when you go to apply it. It doesn't feel like it's heavy or anything. Actually feels really good. It applies very easily and smooth, I guess is what I'm trying to say. My skin still looks like skin really like that. I'm going to go in with a little bit more on the brush, and let's see if the product will build. Hid my little freckles. That is such a beautiful finish. It's luminous, but it's not overly dewy and greasy looking, but we'll see how that is at the end of the day, you know? Built up just a bit where I applied it, but still keeping that skin look intact. Now, let's try it with the sponge. And let's apply that on the forehead. This is beautiful. Wow. I'll take a little bit more on my finger here and just finish applying on this side of the face to even everyone out. So let's try this for concealing. I'm going to go in with the sponge on this side. So let's just blend like a normal concealer, you know. Okay, I'm going to build that up just a little bit right here where I need just a little more coverage. So here's what it looks like blended out as concealer on the under eye. feels good. I'm quite comfortable with that amount of coverage too. It's still nice and skin-like and it doesn't feel heavy. Let's try it with the finger on the under eye. Just picking up with the finger. Finger application always allows you to get just a nice, beautiful meld because of the warmth. And I always find finger application to be the most natural. Wow. All right, so here we are. I want to show you what the product looks like now, okay, since I've used it. I kind of was nervous. I thought maybe I'd have to like dig into it, but no, you just swipe over and you get product, and I'm not like digging in. Yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so here is how the complexion is currently looking. This side is hand application. This side is brush. This area is sponge, and the under eye is sponge and hand. I messed up. I didn't use this, the included sponge. Let's do that now. I hope I'm not going overboard. I'm gonna try that over here. This little guy. See what kind of coverage we get. So here's the sponge. It's not too thick. It's got the Louis Vuitton logo right there. So I'm just gonna pick up right there. This is said to be perfect for on the go, for touch-ups or anything like that. But let's see. Okay. Okay. Technically, I tried all kinds of application methods, but you know what? If need arises for me to touch up later on or at any point throughout the wear test, I will share that with you. But I'm going to set this because, yeah, I'm going to set it. And I'm going to use my Christian Louboutin powder. But for the under eye, I'm going to go in with Old Faithful, my WESTMAN Atelier, a Vital Skincare powder in Pink Bubble. This is my go-to under eye setting product. Powder. It's a very fine, thin, light skincare powder. So here's what the under eyes look like set. Okay. And then picking up for the face. There is what the forehead looks like set. Looks pretty good to me. All right, so here we are all set. This is the side with the brush. This is the side with the hands. And then like right here, we tried the applicator from the product. Up top on the forehead is the sponge. Under eye, we have sponge and finger. And that's how everything looks like set. Feels really, really, really nice. It's not heavy at all, and I really am enjoying the skin look. I haven't finished my makeup yet. I haven't done bronzer and anything, but the feel of this is really, really comfortable and nice. I don't know if I love this for concealer, only because of the fact that I don't have a lot of coverage. It feels like I'm not concealed. I do like a little bit more concealage, but other than that, I feel like I look very natural. Very comfortable. I can't get over how nice this feels on the skin. It's like a nothing. It's great. But I will see you at our check-in, and let's see how this foundcealer balm does. Ooh. Hi, it's Doc. It's 7:40 and I'm checking in. Let's see if we can get some light in here. Oh, there we are. All right, so here's how we're looking. I am a little shiny right on the nose, but other than that, the skin still is feeling so good and looking pretty good too. So I'm gonna get home and then, oh, turn on the other light. Okay. So I am actually gonna head home and then we'll be able to do our final check-in, and I don't know, I haven't felt the need to touch up. So I don't know, but I might just touch up when we get home for the sake of touching up so we can see how that actually goes and how that, so again, now it's 7:41. So 7:41 and things are still holding up well. I'll see you again in a few hours for our final check-in and see how this bad boy held up all day. Hello, good evening. My hair is over it. It's so rainy and muggy today. I'm surprised it looks still somewhat halfway decent. Anyways, hi. It's 9:21 p.m. and our Christian Louboutin foundcealer balm has been on all day. So I'm gonna get close. Let's see how things are looking for our final check-in. And I did say last check-in that I didn't really feel the need to touch up because, you know, it did say that you could with the little poofy thing down here. We'll do it for the sake of seeing what it'll look like, but I honestly did not feel the need. Like, throughout wearing this all day, I didn't feel the need for it. Let me put something on my lips because my lips are dry. All right, so here is the face at 9:22 p.m. This was the side with the brush. We built it up a bit. This was the side with the hands, and then I kind of used the applicator sponge right here just to test it out. Forehead was sponge. Under eye, this was sponge, and then this was finger. All right, so when I first applied it, I didn't show my entire makeup application, but I do have bronzer, blush. I used my eyeshadow as highlight, and I did set my face with my Louis Vuitton powder. That I did share with you. I will say that all of my other products applied over top very nicely, wore well, didn't move, didn't budge. Throughout the day as I've been wearing the product, I've, you know, kind of feel like I've paid special close attention to the under eyes. I don't know, it's not that I'm picky about my concealers or anything. It's just I am very much a concealer person, so concealer's like the thing that I always use and reach for and really love. So it's like, do I want a product that I'm going to use as my foundation to be my concealer too? I don't know why I kept thinking about that all day and being kind of critical, saying, is it enough coverage? Does it look good? And I think it looks good. Now, I definitely feel like I made the look more glamorous with my eye look. I do definitely feel like with a product like this, I can go a little lighter and keep it super, super no makeup, natural looking. And I like that because it's got versatility. Now, this does have a luminous finish, but it's a very natural luminous finish. It's not a greasy, overly dewy kind of finish. But at the end of the day, my nose is a little wee bit shiny. And I kind of feel like I've lost my product on my nose because it's a little greasy. Okay, so I did go ahead and put the sticker back on. I don't know yet if it's necessary, you know, like, is it going to dry out? I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. But I'm going to keep the sticker on my balm because I feel like I need to. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of product and kind of touch up the nose. Like they say, powder your nose. Is that what they said back in the day? I don't know. Did get a little separation in my smile lines. That's typical and normal for me. So I'm not being too harsh about that. But I did lose a bit of product on the nose because my nose is really what gets really greasy. I'm not going to go back into the balm, but I'm just going to use the sponge and just touch up my smile lines and see if that kind of refreshes it, you know? Okay, nice. So yeah, that's touching up, and I do like the convenience of the sponge. Let me go back and put my sticker back on, which is probably going to become a pain in the butt. And eventually I'll just get sick of the sticker situation and get rid of it. But for now, I'm just going to keep it on there. All right, so we've refreshed, kind of touched up a bit. Here's how everything is looking. I gotta say, I think the thing held up pretty good all day. And it was hot and muggy and rained on and all the things. All right, let's talk about it. First of all, I really like the packaging. It's very luxe. It's not like super raised to a point where it'll catch on anything in your purse. Because I was kind of curious. It's like, dang, they could have given us like a little pouch to put it in. But I'm okay with not having one. Because this is not raised and I don't think it's going to catch on anything in my purse. The only thing I thought of is maybe this could get caught on something and like lift open, and that could be a disaster. But I mean, I think we all take care of our stuff. We put like little makeup bags in our bag or whatever. But that's just me overthinking it. But I like the packaging. I think it's sleek. I think it's nice. Everything you need. I like that. This is a product you can use as foundation and concealer. I love the concept and the idea. I don't know how I feel about it for me. I don't know. I think it wore well as a concealer and as a foundation. It's not that. It's just, I don't know. I felt like I kind of had to work and build it up a little bit. And I feel like if you're not careful, you could probably get carried away with that. But it did wear well. So I think I'm going to have to warm up to that. But on the other hand, I like that I can do everything with it. And just this little balm. And another thing I wanted to bring back up. As I was using the product, I used the brush, I used a sponge, I used my finger. I kept kind of, you know, paying attention to the balm itself, seeing if I was digging and if this would be something I would go through quickly. And I don't think it will be, because with my brush, I kind of just swept the brush over once or twice, blended and buffed it in the skin, and that was it. I didn't see the need to kind of keep digging into the product to where I would run through it quickly, because reality is you're not getting a ton of product, because I mean, look, that's it. Now, something to definitely keep in mind, and this is general rule, don't go into your stuff with your dirty hands. Make sure your hands are clean. Just to keep everything sanitary. And yes, I know that it's yours. You don't have to really worry about it, but you do. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things. But I did really like that aspect, because I kept like, and even when I went in with my sponge, I wasn't digging into the product. So I think that that's going to last me a while. 12 hours, flexible second skin coverage. Yes, we've been wearing this since 10:30 this morning. And it's held up really, really well. I wasn't a grease ball at the end of the day. It held its luminosity in a very beautiful, pretty, comfortable way. Other than my nose situation, which we were able to fix because we could touch up with this. It's a quick little product, compact. I'm not mad at it. So that claim, you know, held strong. I can get on with that. Said to have all of these ingredients and ceramides and hydrating properties in the formula to keep the skin comfortable. Yes. I kept saying how nice and comfortable the product felt, and it's true. It didn't feel heavy. It felt very comfortable on the skin. Very, like, once you apply it, you kind of forget about it. I love that. That's like my favorite part. If a product that's going to be on my skin all day starts to feel like there's a product on my skin all day, that's not going to work for me. And I'm really happy that this did not feel like that. Because again, balm. Once you hear balm, you're thinking it's like going to be heavy and greasy and, you know, but no. Quite impressed with the performance and just everything. If anything, the only thing I'd really complain about is the fact that I didn't get like a cute little sleeve to put it in. So I can really, you know, keep it nice in my purse. But it's not a big deal because it's actually a nice compact that it's going to be fine in my purse. I'm not worried about that. And then I'm still debating, do I love it as a concealer? This is my first time trying it. I think over time, as I kind of work with it more and stuff, I'll probably form like a true opinion, but right now I still don't know how I feel about that. I'm just being honest with you. But overall, I think it did good. What are you guys thinking? Tell me. Comment down below. Share your thoughts. Definitely going to keep using this because I really want to see how I feel about it on the other eye. And I definitely want to try using it as like a light, no makeup kind of day product. I feel like this is going to perform really well like that. So I'm looking forward to using this more, and I'll definitely update you in upcoming favorites. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, letting me share this new Christian Louboutin foundcealer balm product with you. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon.